It's time for another story. I really like this one. It's called You Are My, I Love You. And you know what? I do love you. So here's another story. Get snuggly and ready, and I'm going to read this to you. I am your grandparent. You are my grandchild. I am your quiet place. You are my wild. I don't think all of you are that wild for sure. Is that a really neat picture of a little teddy bear? Looks really cozy, doesn't it? I am your calm face, you are my giggle. I am your weight, you are my wiggle. What is that? You are my wiggle. I bet some of you are wiggling right now. I am your carriage ride. You are my king. Okay. It's riding on his back. I bet some of you do that with your mommies and daddies, especially your daddies. I used to do that a lot when your parents were little like that. I am your push and you are my swing. Look at that. Isn't that fun when you get swung around, when your mommy and daddy grab you by your hands and they swing you, but they're always really safe to make sure that you are going to be safe, and they want to be careful. But that's fun, especially in the yard where there's the grass and you can roll around and play. I am your audience, you are my clown. I am your London Bridge, and you are my falling down. Do you know what that is? You ever hear that? London bridges falling down, falling down, falling down. London bridges falling down. I did that even when I was little and played in the schoolyard. Let's see this next one. I am your carrot sticks, and you are my licorice. I am your dandelion, and you are my first wish. That's a really pretty picture. Notice how licorice is spelled. When you start to learn your letters, you realize that's not an easy word to write. But I bet some of you can actually write it out right now and know every one of those letters. I am your water wings, and you are my deep. I am your open arms, and you are my running leap. Is that fun when you get to run and leap into your parents' arms? Sometimes when you're outside, or even sometimes when you just fall and you want somebody to pick you up and hold you and snuggle you. I am your way home, and you are my new path. Yep, mommies and daddies know the right way to go, don't they? And they love you, and they're going to make sure you stay really safe on the path. I am your dry towel, and you are my wet bath. How many of you like baths? Look at, there's a big old tub. I know all of you take baths, and your mommies wash you up, and especially behind your ears. And they also have to get your chin, and they have to make sure that in between your fingers are nice and clean, because you don't want your fingernails to be all dirty and stuff, do you? And they gotta be nice and trimmed. That's kind of cool when I do that, isn't it? Does that make you back up when I do that? I am your dinner, you are my chocolate cake. Okay, now I'm hungry. I am your bedtime, and you are my wide awake. Are you trying to go to sleep right now? Maybe your mommy and daddy is trying to put you to sleep. Look at that. Is that a really neat picture? I like the colors in this picture. I wonder if any of you are going to learn to draw like this someday. Do you like to just draw like teddy bears and lions, dandelions, or kitty cats and animals? I am your finish line, you are my race. I am your praying hands, and you are my saying grace. I've heard some of you at the table praying like this. Isn't that neat when we can talk to God Tell him thank you for the food and thank you for all the good times that we have, and even thank God for the books that we get to read. Look at this picture. That's one of my favorite things to do, is to hold my kiddos and grandkiddos. Isn't that neat? He's holding them, isn't he? Yeah, just about done. Let's see what else he says. Guess what he's doing right now? I am your favorite book, and you are my new lines. I am your nightlight. You are my stars shine. Look at, he's reading what I'm doing right now with you. Although you're not on my lap right now, but I can still read to you. That's what I think is neat about being able to make videos. And even though you are far away, I can still read you a story. I think that's pretty cool. I'd rather have you right here so I can give you a big hug. But I don't have you right here. So instead I can just read you a story like this. And maybe you can read me a story and send me a video back. I am your lullaby. You are my peekaboo. That's what it says. You know what? I know some of you, peekaboo, some of you really like to play that game. Do you know that? Some of you do that all the time. Peekaboo. That's what you do. Let's see what else it says. I am your goodnight kiss, and you are my I love you. It says, teddy bear is tucking in his teddy bear. Do you tuck in your teddy bear sometimes? See that? See how he's tucking him in? Yeah. Just like your mommy and daddy might be tucking you in right now. Isn't that neat when you get to get into your bed and it's nice and warm and you can pull the covers up right under your chin and lay your head on a pillow? Ah, and it feels so good sometimes. And that's what the book is about. You are my I love you.